Anniston City Market is officially open.
Lots of clouds today across East Alabama, but no rainfall with those clouds. That might change. We'll have the complete forecast details coming up. And in sports, we'll look ahead to the big Oxford-Pell City matchup tomorrow night at Lamar Field. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Good evening, and thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News for Thursday, October 5th, 2023. I'm Mike Stedham. Katie Edwards has the evening off. A large crowd gathered this morning at the new City Market for an official ribbon-cutting ceremony.
We are Anniston! We are more!
The new complex is at 126 West 11th Street in downtown Anniston, in the former Anniston Auto Parts building, which has been renovated using plans from local architect Bill Whitaker. The 15,850 square foot structure has numerous features, including an open-air concept, office space for the Main Street Anniston, the historic facade for the Anniston Auto Parts Company, a community garden, and dedicated areas for food trucks and vendors. It will serve as the permanent home for Anniston's popular Downtown Market program starting next summer. In the meantime, it will be available for events such as vendors markets and other community gatherings. That's according to Anniston Public Relations Director Jackson Hodges. If you're interested in holding your event there, you may contact Main Street Anniston at annistonowl.gov. When we come back, we'll show you a field trip to a real field.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wedowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Each October, a caravan of minivans, SUVs, and school buses pour into the gravel road that leads to Bennett Farms in Heflin. When the popular pumpkin patch opened in 2006, 6,000 customers visited the family farm that year. Now, Bennett Farms anticipates it will roughly serve 25,000 visitors each fall.
I mean, with each year it's grown quite a bit. I'd say it's grown 20-30% each year. So we've been blessed with people that have enjoyed it and decided to come back out and see us, and we appreciate that. There's kids that I've saw that were infants when they started coming, and now they're 13, 14 years old. And it's really cool to see them grow and to come and enjoy it, and we try to do more stuff to kind of keep them coming back, like the corn maze and zip lines, that sort of thing.
Although Bennett Farms is referred to as a pumpkin patch, it offers a wide range of farm-friendly activities. They include a hayride, rubber duck races, homespun lessons on traditional cooking, and more.
Have you ever seen a chicken run around?
Yes!
Where's your Springer at?
Bennett Farms has become a popular field trip destination for elementary schools in East Alabama and West Georgia. Today, Kiddystone Elementary School second graders visited the farm as they do each fall. Missy Wagner, a Kiddystone teacher, explained what she thinks this trip offers to her students.
There's a lot of kids in my class that have never even been to a pumpkin patch, and they probably will never get to go. So they get to experience all the amazing things that Bennett Farms has to offer. There are so many things that they add every single year. So even the kids that get to come every year get to see new things every year.
Now in their 13th year, Jim Bennett and his wife Lexi have no plans of slowing down. When they consider the future of the farm, they see growth.
So my wife, she asks me every year when I'm gonna quit building stuff, and my answer to that's always been, when we quit growing, I'll quit building. So I've got a lot of ideas as far as expansion and things even in the off season that we could offer, but time will tell. We're gonna try to keep growing and keep expanding to help the people that do come out year to year enjoy it and see the change.
When we come back, traffic lane changes are being made around the busiest shopping centers in Oxford.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
If you try to get from the Oxford Exchange to the Oxford Commons, you may find that you can't get there from here, at least not the old way. As part of the ongoing construction project on Leon Smith Parkway, traffic is no longer permitted to cross over from one shopping center to the other across Oxford Exchange Boulevard. Traffic must either turn left out of the Exchange and then right into the Commons, or cross straight over via Crystal Waterway Drive near the Home Depot. Oxford officials say this movement has been studied by numerous traffic experts and is deemed necessary in order to allow more green signal time along the parkway. There are now 2 right lanes leaving the Exchange, along with 2 left turn lanes leaving the Commons. And how much longer can we expect this great weather to continue? Let's check in with John Holder, who's standing by in the EAN Weather Center.
Well, Mike, not a whole lot of changes in the weather the last 3 weeks, but some major changes, especially temperature-wise, coming for the weekend. We'll have the complete forecast for all of East Alabama next.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. Steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today.
Even with all the clouds across East Alabama today, we still had temperatures above the average, both for the daytime high and the nighttime low. 83 for the high this afternoon after a morning low of 62, several degrees still above average for this time of year. Record high temperature, 99 degrees, the record low at 37. Your sunrise on this Thursday, or I should say on Friday morning, tomorrow morning at 6:41. Your sunset on this Thursday night at 6:23. Weather on your street for a Thursday night. Take out to Almond Street in Heflin. Those clouds we've had throughout the day, they have been increasing, and that is going to continue throughout the nighttime hours tonight. We'll wind up with a mostly cloudy sky across East Alabama, including in Heflin. And the low tonight, much warmer than it has been with all the cloud cover, only 65 for the nighttime low. Tomorrow is kind of a transition day coming up. A few light showers actually out on Bee Cove Road. That's in Jackson Trace in Chakawaka. 79 for the high tomorrow with all the clouds and the showers around the area. Now, when we say a few showers and when we say light showers, we mean a few light showers. Not much coming up in the way of rainfall tomorrow. Then for the weekend, fall weather officially here. Canyon Trail out in Alexandria, highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s. Plenty of sunshine on both Saturday and Sunday, and those 40s are going to be low 40s on both mornings as we head into the weekend. Actually, Sunday morning will be the lowest temperature in the 40s across the weekend. So get ready for some fantastic fall weather coming up beginning on Saturday. 7-day forecast. You see, the only chance of rain we have is coming up tomorrow, and that is not a great chance. Only about a 1 in 3 chance that your neighborhood is going to see a shower tomorrow. Anything that falls will be very, very light as well. So if you see anything, don't expect much, maybe not more than a few sprinkles tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Then the fall weather arrives on Saturday, 68 for the high, 68 again on Sunday. Look at that, 42. That will be the cool morning on Sunday morning. We'll have one more morning in the 40s on Columbus Day on Monday, 45 degrees. Then we start warming back up again. We're back in the upper 70s. We'll be back in the 80s again by the middle part of next week. Nighttime lows coming from the middle 40s up into the lower 50s and some upper 50s back in here in about a week. Taking a look at the Alabama Drought Monitor, and this has changed drastically in a week. Last week, we had a big area. This whole area that is now in yellow for abnormally dry, we didn't have anything. We're completely free. But basically now you've got this big area now creeping into East Alabama, parts of Calhoun County with abnormally dry conditions. And now we've got a moderate drought over most of the state of Alabama. Extreme drought conditions down in the southwest part of the state. And we expect these colors and the categories to change as we move through the next couple of weeks because, again, we just don't see any rainfall coming up in sight across East Alabama. Coming up next in sports, we'll talk high school football.
Ted's Floors and Beyond is excited to introduce our all-new outdoor living collection. Have you ever dreamed of elevating or even creating an outdoor living space, whether it be for grilling, lounging, playing, entertaining, or just winding down? Our quality tile and stone, combined with our expert craftsmanship, will no doubt create unforgettable outdoor moments with family and friends, while also enhancing the beauty and value of your home. Call us today.
John Holder back with you now with EAN Sports, getting ready for a big Friday night of high school football. One of the more interesting games across East Alabama will be the Oxford Yellow Jackets taking on the Pell City Panthers at Lamar Field in Oxford coming up on Friday night at 7 p.m. A lot of interest in this game. Not only is it a region game in Class 6A Region 6, but Rush Propst, legendary coach, the new head football coach at Pell City, bringing his Panthers into Lamar Field at Oxford. We talked with Sam Adams, head coach of the Oxford Yellow Jackets, about the defensive style, what to expect defensively from Pell City.
And defensively, they just give you a myriad of looks, and each week is something new and something different. They've changed personnel a significant amount on that side. I don't really, some of it may be injury, some of it may be just trying to move puzzle pieces around, or probably the combination of both.
Oxford needs some rivalries. They're one of the largest schools, if not the largest school in all of East Alabama. And so there's not a lot of schools their size in this part of the state. So Oxford and Pell City, natural rivalries right there on I-20. Coach Adams talks about the rivalry aspect of this game with Pell City.
You know, it's going to be a good football team, a good football team coming in here that's better than their record looks. Great rivalry. You know, unfortunately, where we're geographically located, there's not a lot of those close by rivalries, and so this is definitely one of them for us. But you know, our kids are excited just to play and get that bad taste out of their mouth from last week, and we're looking forward to Friday night.
A number of interesting games in addition to the Oxford-Pell City game coming up across East Alabama. One of those games tonight, Lynchfield at Donahoe tonight. We've got a 1A matchup between Winterboro and Donahoe, and then a full slate of activities coming up high school football-wise tomorrow night. You've got the huge game with Steve Smith and Westbrook Christian coming back to play at the Piedmont Bulldogs tomorrow night. Talladega at White Plains for homecoming for the White Plains Wildcats. You see the Pell City-Oxford game. Childersburg and Welborn, key game in Class 3A Region 4. Anniston goes to Hanley. Battle of great teams in Class 4A Region 4. Randolph County comes to Sachs. Geraldine and Ohatchee, another key game in Class 3A Region 6. St. Clair County at Alexandria. The Valley Cubs looking for their first win of the 2023 season. Cleburne County goes to Jacksonville. Homecoming at JCA as Success Unlimited Academy out of Montgomery comes to town. Pleasant Valley takes on undefeated Locust Fork over in Blount County. Ranburne goes to Vincent. And the Weaver Bearcats will have an open date coming up on Friday night. That's EAN Sports. Right now, let's send it back to Mike.
Thanks for those updates, John, and thank you for watching today. You can find us online every weekday on either Facebook or YouTube and on our website, eastalabamanow.com. Just go to our video feed and watch us whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Friday for your news on your schedule.